Hey guys, it's NCD Bryce Gallo here, and today I will be continuing the Man vs Machine battle by playing against the level 4 chess.com engine. So with beta mode, they've actually added the approximate rating for the different engines. So for the computer level 1, the rating was about 250. For level 2, the rating was around 400, and for level 3, the rating was around 550. Now as we move on to computer engine level 4, it says that the rating is sitting at right about 700 points. So I'm going to play a game or two against the computer and see how well I do. Let's get started. So we have a king's pawn opening, one of my favorite openings to play. Let's develop the bishop, castle, and a just blatantly hanging piece. Well, there's the first error of this chess computer. And I can play this now that there's no supporting bishop. I'll just push it, gain some space. Let's develop this guy. Since I'm up a full piece right now, I am just thinking about simplifying, trading down a whole bunch of material, just because that makes winning the game a whole lot easier for me. So that is my goal at the moment. Let's just centralize the rooks. Trades are good for me. I'll go ahead and take that. I'll offer another trade. And by not declining, he accepts. Ooh, there's another piece for me. And he drops another piece. So that is 2 pieces dropped by this level 4 computer. So in my opinion, it's playing quite a bit worse than the other engines we've played previously, which is a bit strange. Alright, let's bring in the queen. I'll try to finish the game here. There's another piece. I'll just take another piece, why not? And another one. Looking for mate. I don't know. Forces him there. Maybe I can just bring in a rook, finish him off. It's gonna sacrifice that queen. And mate should be pretty soon. Where is it? This? Nope. He still had that escape square. I didn't see that. Let's go here. Got to defend the rook. Take that piece. Thank you very much. And still searching for checkmate here. He's in this weird little position. I can't quite get to him. I'm up 31 points already. I'm just going to sacrifice this knight just to open up the position, and he's not even going to try to take that. Alright. And finally, checkmate. So, level 4 computers seem to play quite a bit weaker than the previous engines, which is something that really surprises me. The engine dropped several pieces. Let's take a look at the game real quick. So everything was normal up to here, and then he just blatantly drops a piece for apparently no good reasons. So now we're up a bishop. He declines the trade in the center. I gain some space, trade off some pieces. One interesting thing here is that instead of castling, he just moved his king 1 square. If this was a human player, I would assume this is a mouse slip, but this is a computer, which doesn't have mouse slips, so that it just makes it so confusing that the engine would just move the king right there, other than maybe this computer is playing semi-random moves. That would definitely explain things. And I apologize. Outside there are gardeners working, so if there's any background sound, that is because of them. Okay, so trades are good. He declines a trade here by not accepting, but then again, he doesn't move his bishop anywhere. I guess not like he can really go anywhere where it's not going to be captured. So that was a free piece. And then he doesn't recapture either with the pawn or with the knight. So he drops another piece. And here I'm able to just pick up a free pawn, and then he drops yet another piece, the third piece of the game. But instead of recapturing, he just doesn't do anything with his knight. So semi-random moves. Then of course that knight is dead. I don't know if there's a way to save that once I play queen b4. I guess his best move would just be to trade off the bishop, because anywhere else he goes, my queen can just take it. So he drops that, takes some more pieces, and then ultimately gives up the queen for some reason, and ultimately the game ends. So the level 4 computer on chess.com did not do very well, so I'm going to give it a rematch. We will see if the computer can beat me in a second game. So let's simply rematch, and I'm going to go with the king's pawn. I was going to go for the queen's gambit, but that is a little bit of a sharper game, and I don't really want that. I just want to see if I can use brute force to break through this computer's defenses. So I'm going to develop my bishop, castle kingside, and then I'll get my other pieces out shortly. Probably play knight c3 in a couple moves. Well, now seems like a good time. Strange king move. It's very risky putting his king out into the danger like that, so maybe not. It's going to play b3 followed by bishop a3 check, but after the king goes back, then I guess trading the bishops doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Maybe I can reroute my knight somewhere to a stronger square. For now, I'll just play a3. Okay, I'll drop my knight in here. It's guarding this square. I'm hoping to get at that pretty soon. And now I can start using my pawns. Can charge up the side of the board. Just attacking the weak b2. I guess this works. I still want to play this at some point, but this knight is just going to take it. And that doesn't exactly help me. I notice this pawn is weak at the moment. Maybe I can try to trade off this knight. Oh, better plan. Let's hit this rook. Well, okay, he's just gonna move it. I thought something more interesting would happen there, but apparently not. Let's go here. He's not gonna trade. This is an awesome fork. If this pawn wasn't here. I was thinking of going for some kind of trick like take here after the king moves. Then I could fork the rook and the king, but then there's the bishop, so I'm guessing that's not going to work. I'll just take out that knight. Let's put him here. Ooh, he's moving his king again. This looks really good for me, but I'm just not sure about how to actually get at this king. Let's do this. I'm gonna try to get my queen up into the action somehow. My knight now has a nice square here. Just gotta figure out how to get this queen in. We can play this, followed by something like that, attacking the rook and hopefully winning a queen. I think this still works. Actually, if I play something like this, or maybe I could just straight up take this, because he's got to move the queen. Well, I guess he doesn't have to move the queen. I just figured he would. Let's take that. And now pretty much everything's fallen apart. Everything's going. Wow, he's not even going to recapture. Either he's really bold or he's just making awful moves. Yeah, I'll take that, why not? Take this. And now my advantage is just overwhelming. Should be game pretty soon. Let's bring in the rook. That was a mouse slip. He was supposed to go up here. Very kind of my opponent to not take my rook while he had the chance. Check here. He's got this escape square. I'll just play this. I just now realized that that bishop is right there. New plan. Let's check him. I thought I had something there, but it clearly did not work. If I can get rid of this bishop, that would definitely help me. So we got a second win against the level 4 computer, and I think my brute force tactic at the beginning of the game, going with the king's pawn opening and then just trying to, tear apart the defenses just through brute force, not through necessarily tactics, but more just putting all the pieces out there. I think that really was where the level 4 computer just buckled under the pressure. But these were two very interesting games. Compared to the previous levels that I've played, this one seemed surprisingly easy. I don't know if it's just because my tactics were a little bit better in this game compared to the previous attempts against the earlier computers, or maybe this computer is just not as strong for some reason. But then again, this is a 700 rated computer and plenty of blunders were made. So ultimately a very fun, very entertaining match, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you'd like to see me play against the next computer, level 5, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a thumbs up on this video. That will let me know that you want to see more of this content. If you have something else that you would like me to make a video on, don't be afraid to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will read every single comment. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and goodbye.